Yeah, it's recording.
Alright, this is Will from DEFIANTXxsocioty, and this is...
Forsake.
Okay, first question. I had to find one. How did this band come to be?
This band has been around for about 3 years. I'm the only real remaining original member. Just came to be. Two other guys met at church and wanted to play metal together, and they recruited me as a vocalist, and it's evolved from there.
Awesome. Actually, what are your roles in the band?
I'm
Just ask that first.
I do vocals.
And I do guitar.
Okay, cool. I didn't write these in order, just...
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
what are your influences?
It's all across the board, really. I mean, we draw from everything from like old metalcore like As I Lay Dying in Haste Today to, I know Ian takes a lot of his vocal and lyrics from like a lot of punk influences, so.
Yeah, we all listen to different stuff now.
That's true.
I mean, everything from like country to deathcore.
I'm thinking, some of these are really stupid.
That's fine.
I'm really unprepared.
You really need to pick out the questions you need to ask next time.
If you could change anything about the genre you're playing, what would you change?
I think we're kind of doing that right now. We're kind of in writing mode, and it's gonna be a little different.
Like,
It's gonna be more hardcore, some punk influence.
I mean, like, what would you change about the entire genre of what you're
Oh,
playing?
just the entire.
I don't know. I mean, just the thing that I know we were talking about for a while, why we're hitting the writing process so hard, is because we felt like we were hitting like a one-trick pony kind of thing. Like we were like writing the same stuff, doing the same style, and like just show that metalcore is like this huge genre, not just this tight little like box that you put yourself in.
I have a lot of questions. What is some advice you give for someone that wants to start a band?
Or just,
just do it. I mean, get some people together that are serious about it, and
just
make sure you're all on the same page. I mean, that's really the key thing, is making sure people are dedicated.
just keep going with it. Finding venues like this one that'll like support local music is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that being a Christian band kind of makes it harder, to get a wide range of people, or do you think it's pretty like?
We've been blessed. I mean, people don't really seem to care either way, is what we've kind of noticed. We've played some pretty scummy bars that don't really like the whole Christian thing, but I don't know, as far as, kids go, or just regular venues like this, they're really just concerned about the music.
Do you think it's like your goal to get people that aren't Christian to listen to music? Like, I listen to music and I'm an atheist. Do you think that's kind of your goal, is to kind of open people's minds?
I mean, I wouldn't say our purpose is to convert anybody or anything like that.
Yeah.
Our goal is more to show people that we love everybody.
Yeah.
We don't care what you believe. You're welcome to come to our shows and hang out and talk to us. And
I'm atheist, and I've actually been able to find some pretty good meanings in some of your lyrics and stuff.
Wow.
I think that's pretty cool. Thanks.
That's awesome.
It means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we don't judge.
Yeah. Thinking. Some of these questions are pretty gay.
You can ask as many.
If zombies attacked, who would you sacrifice first?
Keith.
Dude, whatever, man. Well, if you think about it, we could throw our old drummer.
Yeah, our drummer is leaving in a month.
So we
We'll sacrifice him.
we'd just hit his legs.
Don't have much to lose there. So.
Chips Ahoy or Oreo?
Is that even a question?
Yeah, come on.
Right? What kind of question? What kind of question is that?
What? You just told me earlier.
You would rather have Chips Ahoy.
You were just earlier telling me you'd rather have Chips Ahoy.
Dude, come on. Okay, the strawberry milkshake Oreos. Have you had those? Can you top those?
Oh no, I've never had a.
I don't know. I think both sides of the argument are pretty legit.
There's just so many varieties of Oreo.
I'd rather have a soft cookie than have a hard cookie. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Do you think band life is all choked up to be? Why or why not?
What do you mean, like band life?
Well, like people think you get in a band and it's just all cool. You're playing shows all the time. You're making some money. Like is it all everyone thinks it is?
No. There's a lot of people that think you don't have to put much work into it, but it's very hard work. It's more of a full-time job than my actual job.
Yeah.
And more money goes into it than anything else, so it's not easy.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
Yeah, but I mean on the converse, like we did a tour last summer out to Cornerstone Music Festival, and I was like one of the best times I ever had. So I mean it's worth it. You just have to spend the time and the money to do it. So,
it's just not easy.
Yeah.
Is being a local band different than being a touring band? Like where you tour all the time?
I mean, we've only toured once, like he said, so I don't know if I would know really the difference.
Yeah.
I still feel like we're a local band.
Yeah. Thinking. I'm serious, why these questions are really stupid. Ready?
Dude, I just listen to that. Get off my back.
They're not bad.
Come on, Will. You got a whole page there, man.
Just pick up and we don't care.
Already asked that one. This one. Why do you choose metal to like express like how you feel like?
I think at this point it's just almost because we were a metal band originally. I mean, I think several of us would play different genres. I mean, I feel as I get older, my taste kind of mellows a bit.
Do this again. What is it? What is the hardest thing you've had to overcome being in there?
Lineup changes.
That's fair. I mean, there was a time where I was in the band and I wasn't in the band, now I'm in the band again. So, I mean, we've been through a lot of lineup changes, like, in the last 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm the only original member now.
So, yeah.
What sets you apart from other bands in the genre? Because I know there's a lot of, like, Christian metal bands out there. So.
I feel like, and I don't want to bash anybody, but I feel like there's a lot of bands that won't give newer bands a chance. And they almost are like really picky about who they'll play with or where they'll play. And we've never wanted to be like that. We want to give everybody a chance to play with us.
Like I've noticed, like with your like clean vocals, you sound more like with your clean vocals, you sound more like I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, like our band especially is I was actually talking to somebody. He says that we sound a lot more like the old metalcore.
Yeah.
Like old Haste Today and everything. Like nowadays metalcore is like, it's completely different than how it used to be like in the early 2000s. And we're kind of modeling ourselves after like what we were listening to when we first got into music. So it's just different, I guess, than what's in the scene right now, you know? So.
Okay. Call of Duty or Battlefield?
I don't play video games.
Call of Duty.
Come on.
Dude, are you serious?
Dude, I agree with him. Call of Duty's the shit.
Come on.
Well, I got
played a
this
Battlefield
pretty
game.
tight, man. I love, that's all I do when I get home from work. Well, other than play music. Other than play music. Play some Black Ops.
Come on, it's like every game, it's the same thing. Come on. I'm not even arguing about that.
Speaking Latin.
I'm just gonna pretend I'm right. I don't think I have any other questions. I'm just gonna go down the list. How long have you known each other?
Like, as the whole band or
Yeah.
just us?
Yeah, like,
Dude,
you got it.
I've known 2 years. I've known you 2 years.
Yeah. Well, because how I got in the band is I got a Facebook message from the old lead guitarist, and that's how I met Ian. And then we picked up Gabe next from another band that fell apart. like last.
We make other
February.
bands fall apart.
Yeah, we're heartbreakers. And then we picked up Brandon last October, November, something like that. So, and then I came.
We all know each other from different time periods.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah. What keeps you making music? That's a hard one. To make you question your entire life, just like why?
I mean, definitely our collective faith. I think is a big thing.
I think
friendship. The kids that come out. I mean, it's all.
I mean, we have fun every time we play a show, and like we play it like I think we all believe in like the purpose that we play it for. That's what keeps us writing and keeps us like coming back and playing shows and booking more and writing more. So yeah.
I got someone. I don't have any question. I've already asked all these. Come on. What's the worst thing about being in a band?
It's sometimes the stress.
Or getting people organized, I would say.
I agree with that.
Finding times to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know every time I've tried to make a band, like I couldn't even get everyone to a practice. So
Yeah.
I give props to anyone who could actually do that.
Yeah, it's hard. You gotta be vigilant about it.
Yeah. And like communication's huge. Like scheduling like band like shows and like tour and practices, because our bassist, who's gonna be our new drummer, lives out in Falcon, and that's where we practice. So that's kind of a drive.
40 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta really plan that out the week before.
So pretty much like what you said before, like you have to have people that are serious about it.
Yeah, and it's, as our bassist would say, someone needs to be the dad of the band.
And
that's me right now. Like someone has to be there to like get everybody in line and make sure they show up to practice.
And Ian does it very well.
Okay, McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
McDonald's.
Ooh.
Want McDonald's?
Gross.
Are you kidding me? The Big Mac?
Gross.
Big Mac sauce, what's keeps me
Every time I get a
patties
sandwich,
like that big.
Dude, I don't care.
every time I get a sandwich, I put one pickle in the middle. Just one pickle. Like I wouldn't notice.
Dude, are you going against everything I think?
No.
Why is everyone hating?
I'm running out of questions. What are some things people might not know about you? Like that would differ from the typical person who's in the middle there.
I don't know. The funny thing is though that I think a lot of people like comment on is we don't all look like we belong in a metal band. Like we just like I mean what's probably been seen right now is if you look at our bassist, he's like the little hipster kid of our band, and like everyone else I think we just kind of look like we don't look like we belong in a metal band. But
I'm a literary nerd.
that's true.
I read all the time.
That's actually where.
It's not so metal, I guess.
Yeah, but that's actually where a couple of our new lyrics came from. Was Ian reading like Moby Dick and Blood Meridian? So.
Well, and our
That was actually
last EP was based on a book called Something Wicked. The whole thing was based on a book. So.
that was actually my last question.
And I would have one if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
I was gonna ask, what is your guys' like, what is your influence like on like younger people?
We just want to be a positive. We want to show them that people care about them. I mean, there's a lot of negativity bands, like negative bands out there that, I don't know, just want to get ahead and make money, but we really want to hang out with people and have a good time.
You know what really sucks is we had the lens cap for the whole time. Just to make sure.
Right, or it wasn't recording. It's recorded. It's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Do you have any random questions?
Yeah, man. Hit us. Either one of you.
What's your favorite movie?
What's your favorite
Ever?
scary movie?
Favorite scary movie?
Rear Window, Alfred Hitchcock.
Rear Window from Hitchcock?
Oh, no, I pretty much wrote down everything that I wanted to ask. So, I'm thinking. I can't think of anything. Justin, do you have any?
I'm good.
I guess that's the end.
Sweet.
Yeah,
should we-
alright.
This has been Defiant Society with Forsake It All. I didn't forget your name. I promise. Forsake It All. All right, you can stop recording.